Okay, so this is kind of like a story thing. For some reason, sometimes, I don't know if this happens like all the time, but people don't stop at the stoplight as soon as it turns red. Like sometimes people would just like drive past despite it like just turning red. And and twice on the same road, I was about to walk across because the pedestrian light says you can walk. So I'm about to go out and walk on the street. And then this car just like, zoom, and I'm like, well, I could have just gotten ran over, but you know, whatever. You know, a couple days later, same spot, literally the same exact spot. I was about to walk across the street because the pedestrian side said it was, you know, good to walk and whatever. So I was about to walk across, and then this bus was just like, yike, just, and I'm just like, oh my god, I almost got ran over twice in the same week. What the? And I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if this just my university or whatever, but for whatever reason, I saw a lot of like Central Asian people there. Like I saw a lot of people from like India, Uzbekistan, those kind of countries. I don't know why. I just saw a lot of those people. I also saw a lot of African people because of soccer. So, yeah, I thought that was very interesting. Those groups of people I did not really expect to see there, at least in abundance of. I don't know, but. Okay, so despite being a foreigner and I guess not speaking Korean very well, I was treated like a human being. Like sometimes in customer service in America, you can kind of be treated like, eh. But I found that in Korea, I was always treated pretty well. Well, sometimes when I was alone, like I felt like because I was a foreigner, like I didn't, I don't know, but I don't know, but well, I guess like you're not on the same level as someone, so like maybe I just felt like I wasn't on the same level sometimes, like because because I was a foreigner and I didn't really know like Korean very well, so yeah. Which is understandable because no. What else? Oh yeah, I touched on this before, but buses are amazing. I hate it in the subways because there's like a lot of people and there's like no air conditioning sometimes, and if there is, it's hard to like feel the air conditioning and it can get real like sticky in there, and sometimes you won't be able to like sit, and if you do sit, the chairs aren't like the most comfiest, but on the bus, it's like a freaking coach bus but better. It's like you're probably able to sit most of the time, and there's air conditioning in the summer. I don't know about winter though, but in the summer it's like air conditioning and it's cheaper than the subway, and it is fantastic. I love buses there. So also, for some reason, I expected to not see any foreign food in Korea, but I saw a lot of it actually. Like, I didn't expect to see peanut butter there, but I did see peanut butter there. Peanut butter exists in Korea, but it's not like Korean peanut butter, it's like foreign food. Foreign food does exist in Korea, but it's just a little bit more expensive. So, I mean, I tried. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the next thing real quick. Okay, so Korean chocolate cheesy snacks and salty snacks are just gross. Like Korea just doesn't do justice for it. Like I just cuz I tried Korean chocolate cuz I'm a huge chocolate person, but it just tastes so fake and airy and just like no richness whatsoever. So after a couple months, I went back to eating like Snickers and Twix and like American chocolate cuz like that is way better. Also, salty food is really sad. It's like, where's the salt? And so after a while, I gave it a try, but after a while, I just had to eat like American salty snacks, like Pringles and whatnot. And also cheesy snacks. they're sweet. Cheesy snacks are not supposed to be sweet. Well, I'm from, you know, a place where cheese is very fantastic. So, it wasn't the same. It made me actually miss cheese. I'm like, cheese is not supposed to be sweet. This is not cheese. And, like, and cheesy flavors, like, in Cheez-Its and stuff, they didn't even have that. And I was just like, so, yeah. Also, Korean barbecue. I've heard of Korean barbecue before going to Korea, but I actually didn't know what it was. So I learned that in Korea, you do, I don't know, there's like a little griddle thingy in the circle in the table, and you grill like samgyeopsal or kalbi on it, and then you wrap it in sangju. I think that's called sangju, like lettuce, and you eat it like that, and you put like sauce in it or whatever. I did not know that part. Like, I knew that there was like samgyeopsal and kalbi, but I did not know that you wrap it in sangju and eat it. I didn't know that, and I was very shocked, but pleasantly shocked because it's good. So, okay, so there's another food that I didn't really expect to like, but I do, and that's pig feet, jokbal. One of my friends was like, you gotta try jokbal, and I'm like, no. But then he was very persistent, and so I was like, okay, fine. So I tried jokbal, and okay, so pig feet, it's not what it sounds like. Like, it doesn't look like pig feet at all. It's just like little, I guess, like, I don't know, like slabs of, like, they're like this big, a little, like, cuts of ham, I guess, and they're really good. Like, I didn't expect to like it, but it's kind of good. Like, I do like jokbal, even though it doesn't sound very good. It is, and it doesn't look like pig feet. So if you're in Korea, recommend you jokbal, even though it doesn't sound good, but it is to me. So and I kind of expected this, but everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people were really fashionable there, and I really admired that, and I kind of looked at what girls were wearing, and I try to copy them, to be honest. Like, if I saw a cute dress that a girl wore or whatever, I would try and hunt for that dress or something similar. Like, that was me. So, and guys too. Guys were so fashionable there. I was just like, yeah, and like in the spring they wear these like really light, like trench coat looking things. I'm not sure what material they're made from, but they're really light, and I didn't understand why like it would be so light, because I come from a place where it's like -30 degrees in the winter, so, but Korean winters are much more mild, so I'm just like, but at this time it was like early March, so maybe, I don't know, but I kind of like those coats. So yeah, so also Korea has a lot more sweets than I thought they would. Like, I expected a lot of spicy food, which there are a lot of spicy food, but I didn't expect a lot of sweet food either, though. Like, I didn't expect to be an abundance of sweet food, but there actually is. You just have to look for it, and it's pretty easy to like get like sweet stuff. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. Also, I tried mangoes for the first time in Korea, and then I realized, why have I never eaten a mango for 20 years in my life? Mangoes in Korea, they get it from the Philippines. I'm not sure what kind of mango it is, because like there's a different kinds of mangoes, I guess. But I know that Korea gets their mangoes from the Philippines, and mango flavored things are pretty much everywhere in Korea, and I love mangoes. Mangoes are fantastic. They're my favorite fruit now, and I love mangoes so much. And I buy mangoes here, but it's like not the same. I don't know, like it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't taste the same. Maybe it's just the way I prepare it, but and okay, so I am a sucker for cute things. And Korea has a lot of cute things. especially when I went to Kako Friends store, and I think it was Gangnam. Yeah, I think there's one in Hongdae too, but they have like a Kako Friends store where they sell like Kako Friend merchandise. And I literally died when I went there because like everything is just so cute, and they have these like plushies and just like stationery things, and I just die. And also they have a store called Artbox, and they sell like stationery stuff, and it is the cutest, and I love it. Also, on the main street where I went to college in Suwon, there is a store called like, you know how like Koreans in text messages write the little to indicate like, I don't know, like LOL or something. Like there's a store called and they sell, I don't know, like cute knick-knacky things, and also like stationery stuff. Like I saw hair stuff, and I also saw like notebooks and pens and things like that. And I went there like a couple times, and I don't know, it's just this really interesting store. I don't know. I remember that store because I thought it was pretty nifty. So, kind of touching on the no paper toweling thing. There's no toilet paper either. I think I mentioned that already, but there's no toilet paper sometimes, and I don't know what to do with myself. So, okay, also pharmacies are really cheap and really convenient. Like if you need cold medicine or something, you can literally go to a yakguk and they're pretty freaking cheap. And I also took birth control for my skin because last year my skin like crazily broke out, and I was using birth control to like heal it, I guess. So you can actually get birth control without getting a prescription. There is this one brand called Moshilon, and you can get it just at a yakguk or something for like less than 10 bucks. So like per pack. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so I found that pharmacies there were pretty cheap. So in Korea I felt really safe. I don't know, it was amazing how safe I felt. I went to a lot of places by myself. I mean, I went out to like bars and whatever, like with other people, but when I would want to explore Korea or just walk down the streets or whatever, I would actually kind of do it by myself. And I went to Gangnam a lot by myself. And hey, so it's the next day, and my camera just died, but I wanna, well, not just died, but it died when I was telling something else. So I'm gonna continue on today a little bit more about what I was talking about yesterday. So one thing that I noticed also in Korea was there's 3 instances where middle school boys would just like randomly say hi to me, and I didn't know why at first. I just thought, oh wow, they're nice. And I was told later that when Korean people are in middle school, they're taught that like every foreigner says hi to everybody, even to strangers. So I think because they think that foreigners say hi to everybody, that they just randomly say hi to me, because I was so shocked when people just randomly say hi to me. Like I was just like, oh, okay. Another thing I noticed in Korea, shopping is really nice. And what I mean by this is that so when you go shopping, all the clothes are just display clothes. They're not the ones that you actually buy unless they're like the last ones. And it's pretty great because when you're ready to buy everything, you pick the garment that you want to buy and you bring it up to the counter, and then they get a fresh one from the back for you that hasn't been touched by gross fingers and all, and that's great. Didn't know this at first though, but it was really great. Also, another thing is that the store people will follow you, and I thought maybe they thought I would steal something, because especially because I'm a foreigner, maybe they thought I would like steal something. That's what I was thinking. But sorry, chicken noodle soup is done. But one of my friends was like, no, that's not the case. They're following you, so if you need help, then they can just help you. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Like, I didn't, oh my god, and I was so negative thinking. I was just like, oh my god, they're thinking I'm gonna steal something, but no, it's not. That's not the case. I heard that's similar to Japan as well. I think Japan is pretty similar in regard to like how shopping works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching the video. It might be another long video of me rambling, but I apologize and I'm sorry that it's kind of cutting into another day and the background is quite interesting. So yeah, until the next time, I can't really do the two. I make a video. Bye bye.